Well, we're not a cooking channel. We are going to do another cook on the Savannah, Pit Boss Savannah Onyx Edition. Today we're doing pork butt country style ribs. Check out the marbling on these. I think these are going to be phenomenal. But we got to get stuff prepped and get it going. And of course my favorite thing is firing up the Savannah. We are going to cook on 250. 250 right there. Press to lock it in. Good to go. Open our lid so we don't explode. And let that thing get warmed up. Now I'm just going with some Famous Dave's here. Rib rub. Let's get these things opened up. These have been out thawing. I don't think we need a binder of any kind. Not for these guys. A brand new bottle. There we go. Season them up good. Oh man, like I say, the marbling looks phenomenal on here, so these are going to be delicious. It's a good cooker. I think for a side we're going to go with either straight up plain baked potatoes. Well, not plain, but we'll add probably some butter, cheese, sour cream. Maybe some bacon bits. I know, getting wild. I say maybe because I'd have to cook the bacon, and I might cook that right on the Savannah too. Let's get these on the smoker. I lied, we're not quite ready for the smoker because startup is done, but we gotta let her get from 70 degrees up to our 250. We got a few minutes. Ooh, look at the smoke coming off there. I don't know if I told you yet or not, but I think these are going to come out good. And did you see the price on there? It was like less than $8. Probably $8 after tax. So you cannot beat it. Put you back there. And we'll get our taters ready and get taters on. Now I've washed and dried our russets, and I'm just going to take a little bit of this sprayed canola oil, oil them down a little bit. That'll give a little bit of a crisper skin. There we go. And then we're going to come back with some more of our Famous Dave's. We're going to go ahead and season these guys up with the Famous Dave's. If I can open the seasoning again. I don't know how much more I can struggle with this seasoning bottle on camera. There we go. Then we'll get those on the smoker. Oh, made a mess. Put those potatoes right on the bottom rack here. And if some of those pork ribs drip a little flavor down on them, all the better. Alright, now we wait. Alright, let's go take a peek and give those taters a turn. And I brought a flashlight so you guys can see what's going on in there. There we go. Looking good. And we're going to try to cook them to, not potatoes, but the country style ribs. We're going to try to cook those to probably about 200, 205, just like you would a pork butt or something, nice and tender. We'll see where we're at here in a minute. Get out one of our probes. Just plug it in right here, like so. Go into one of our biggest cuts, and I think it's probably about this guy. We'll get an idea of where we're at. As I say that, now we're up to 150. Bouncing between 149, 151, 152, 154. So we got probably about 50 degrees to go yet on the country style ribs. Since our country style ribs are coming along so nicely, we're going to make a little barbecue glaze to put on them. And I'm using up about the last of my Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue here. Go in with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. And you gotta love my recipe here because I'm so precise with my measurements, right? Show you just how to do. That's probably a little over a tablespoon. Go in with a little bit of honey since we're losing some of the sweetness with the apple cider vinegar. And probably a tablespoon-ish on the honey, and a few dashes of cayenne for a little bit of kick. Should be good. And we'll give her a mix. And I guess, you know, taste is subjective. Those are just the ingredients I like to use. So if you're going to try this yourself, you just give it a mix and then give it a taste and see if you need to add any more sweet, tang, or spice. That's on point. I've never done this before, so since we were only 50 degrees away from our target temp, we're up to 160. I'm going to go ahead and glaze them now. Go. There we go. We'll let that tack up for a bit and then maybe flip them and glaze the other side. I think I might have waited a little long. Let's see what temp we're at now. No, 160, okay. That's not bad. You guys probably can't read that, but we're about 165. And I was gonna glaze the other side of those, but yeah, forgot my barbecue glaze. There we go, barbecue glaze. And flashlight. Look at the bones pulling back on that. Or the meat's pulling back. The bone's not, meat's pulling back on the bone. There we go. So 164, 165. Like I said, target is about 200, so should be popping up there before too long. And we'll see how they come out. All right, we are right about 200 degrees. 201, 200, 199. I think we're good enough to pull them. There we go. Look at those guys. Let's get them inside and get another look. I could tell just by how tender these things were in the tongs when I was pulling them off the smoker. Oh yeah, those are going to be good. Let's throw another one on there. Ooh. Get a potato. That is nice and soft as well. Skin's nice and crispy. There we go. You can almost kind of, let's say, hear that crisp of the skin. Good stuff. Just mashing right up. A little butter, sour cream. That is going to be good stuff. Let's just take a look at this country style rib. Just slicing right through it with a butter knife. Oh yeah, a little smoke ring right there. And of course we'll take a taste. This is going to be scorching right off the grill. But money, that is good. Like I say, not a cooking channel, but you just can't help it when you have a pit boss.